Hey, what's going on, guys? Man, I'll tell you what. Have you ever just really wrote all the stuff down that you needed to do? Just kind of streamline your brain thought process and realize there's a ton of shit and you should have been doing it for a long time. That's where I feel myself right now. So like last night, I was trying to really brainstorm because it's just like, okay, I really want to make sure I do these things in the right order because I got a lot of stuff going on right now. Even though my book is published, I still have it going through a marketing service. So it's going to be going through a book fair in Canada coming up this September. So for me to do that correctly, I'm going to want to there's some changes I want to still make with the book. Like, for example, I don't have an about the author section or with like without like a picture. I think that's kind of an important detail that I just didn't do originally because I didn't think about it, when you're writing a book, nobody really tells you like what you have to have in there or not. Like the publishing company especially, they don't really care because sometimes people don't have those sections, so it's just like a luxury, I guess you could call it. But after several iterations of going through that too, there's still some spelling issues, or wrong usage of words. Maybe only a couple of them, but people are still noticing them, telling me about it, so I'm gonna have to do that. It's like $150 to make a revision to a published book, even if it's just one change. But luckily, if I submit multiple changes, it will just do it with the same cost, so it's not so bad. I gotta do it anyways. But I was thinking, like, shit, what am I gonna do? My marketing for it, because these companies and stuff, they're all right, but you really got to be doing some of this stuff for yourself as well. So I've had people approach me before that picked up my book at one of the fairs and said they wanted to do business with me and stuff, but these, I guess I don't really have a frame of reference where I can really talk about it too much, but these aren't like super huge companies. They're more or less just trying to like get a contract with me so they can like possibly just take more of my money. You know what I mean? Like I think some of the bigger companies who I want to draw attention to are looking to see how seriously the author's taking themselves, which tells me like, you gotta have a website, you gotta have a lot of other stuff. Well, I'm working on the website right now. Check. However, the one I'm working on is kind of universal. Like, hey, I'm Adam, and I'm doing a bunch of stuff. Here, come to my page. I've got a section for my book, but I've got to make it where it has like a sales funnel or something. I mean, we've all seen how those landing pages and stuff go. I have a rough idea how to do that, but I need to beef up the website stuff. But then I was thinking about like priorities, right? Like I was trying to upload my music over on Spotify, or I should say through DistroKid, which ends up going on Spotify and all the other platforms too. But if I have this coming up in September, technically the book takes precedence over that because I need to make sure that I have a good sales funnel in case somebody doesn't pick up the book from there, but they were like, oh, well, who's this guy? Meaning I need to have a complete website for them to go to, which kind of sucks because I was going to try to skate by and go for the free route just using the free Wix site, which works in a lot of context, like with links and stuff, but it doesn't work so well when I'm going to be putting it in my book. Like I can't say, for more information, check out www.wix.com/6 Rounisto. It's just ridiculous. There's got to be some level of professionalism you have to have. So that is unfortunately one of the small costs I'm going to have to incur, which is going to be a monthly one. But hey, I got, just like I was saying the other day with the finances, I blew up some of those old logs in the log jam, so money can flow through a little bit easier. I got rid of some of my other, what I really wanted to be high quality services like the Audible and so forth, but you make sacrifices and that's just the way it goes. Like I said, I had to put my phone down a little bit. You know, the only problem with taking these videos in the car while I'm driving is it's probably illegal as hell. Well, you know, it's just like you're not supposed to use your cell phone or text or whatever. Or technically, according to the law, you're not supposed to be distracted at all, so you're not supposed to be eating or doing anything like that either. But this would be the equivalent of eating like pork chops in the car. You know, I'm not just texting, I'm like actually taking a video here. So, don't do this in your car. No, but hey, look at those geese. Fuck, now I'm off sidetrack. I don't edit these things anymore, so that you're just gonna have to deal with it. You hear me? But yeah, so I wrote down a whole bunch of the goals and the stuff I wanted to get done, and there's a decent amount because there's lots of stuff to consider. I want to be able to monetize my old stuff, like my music and all that other stuff, and I have my artwork practically done for the first 2 albums. I say practically because the concept art that I received yesterday for my second album is ridiculous, but I can talk about that in a future. Oh, look at this car jam. I can talk about that in the future episode, I guess we'll call it. But I don't know. Is anyone out there, if they do end up watching these videos or have the ability to interact? I know there's not a lot of views right now because I'm just starting off, whatever. But if anyone does come across this, do they have any suggestions for effective measures of keeping goals? Like, I'm kind of sick of just putting a bunch of stuff on a bunch of napkins or finding pieces of paper inside of my car randomly. I want to find a better method of keeping track and maintaining my goals. And I wanted to put something on the website. I think what I'm going to work on today is, I already have stuff written down on some paper and stuff, but I have no problem with the site being like driven by community. So what I mean by that is, I wouldn't mind, I want to put all of my goals and ambitions and whatever I'm hoping for the site, or just like career path in general. This is almost like I'm doing this and I'm not hiding any information, I'm just literally putting it all out there, you know. The marketing I'm going to be using, the step-by-step that I am doing. And sorry for all these stutters and stuff, but I don't want to hit these cars. I know I could probably just do this while not driving, but it seems to work out for me. So I'm going to keep doing that. But yeah, any suggestions for maintaining goals? Or if anybody has any suggestions for, I wanted to put like a little progress bar on the website, so there could be like a timeline of where it started and all the different events as they unfold, and like a little blog where all of the upcoming stuff is going to be available. And when I say community driven, what I mean is, if people want to make suggestions or stuff about the path that they think that I could be utilizing, or things they want to see, I have no problem working on those things, you know. I'm very open. I've got an overall direction that I want to head, but the specifics of it I'm not super savvy to, or really care. I don't have a lot of opinion about that. But time to go get my fruits and vegetables, so I guess we'll call it here.